the lower bracket finals. Wait, lower bracket finals? No, this is lower bracket semifinals versus the Florida Mayhem and the Chengdu Hunters. This is the first elimination match in the May Melee. So whoever loses goes home. Whoever wins continues and goes on versus the Shanghai Dragons. Let's get into it. Before I forget, as per usual, if you watch all my reviews, I forget to do this. So I'll do this ahead of time, so I don't forget. All right. So let's check the compositions that these teams are out with. And now this is wacky as all hell, because when you think of the Chengdu Hunters, you think of them as a team that absolutely refuses to play Rush and never plays Rush, and they do play Rush. They're awful at it. So never in a million years would I assume that the Chengdu Hunters would voluntarily put themselves on Rush. And Mayhem would be the team not taking the Rush mirror and playing the Pharah counter. This is actually the opposite. If I had went to this control center map, I would have expected Mayhem's comp. I would expect these comps to be swapped. I would have expected these comps to be swapped like this. This is what I would have expected. But it's actually the complete opposite. And I'm really curious as to why the comps are like this. Right? Because you'd expect Jimmo to be the one on Pharah, and Yaki, playing whatever, the Junkrat, May, whatever. What's up, Nemo? So very interesting that Chengdu rolls out Rush here, and Mayhem plays this kind of Pharah ball counter. And I have to say, I don't like the comp that Florida's playing at all. Yo, Ed Bufar, thanks for the Twitch Prime, dude. Thanks for the 9 months. Appreciate that. I don't like the comp that Mayhem's playing, mainly because even if you win the first fight, it's just not it's great. Okay, so like the reason teams play it and they think they can work it is because on this map you can put your Pharah like up here, and to basically get to Pharah that's in the skybox here, like at the top of the map, your team has to peek pretty wide and sit like either here or like out here, just to get on him. Yo, what's up, Liar? What you up to, bro? Makes you 11 months. So I get why teams play it, but I'm not a fan of the Pharah comp. I think that's too easily swapped into. And once you get swapped into, and Chengdu makes a couple of swaps, Mayhem has to swap their whole comp. So I'm not a big fan of the Pharah comp at all. So Chengdu sees the Pharah comp, and they're like, "Fuck that, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here." Yo, Mech Mac, thanks for the Twitch Prime, dude. So many subs. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Chengdu's like, fuck that, bro. We'll just swap. And so Hunter's doing Hunter's thing. They get fucking wacky. Jinmu goes on the Sombra. I think Jinmu, that's about the only hero here that makes sense that's in Jinmu's hero pool. Jinmu's hero pool is like Junkrat, Sombra, Pharah. I don't know, Torb? Like, maybe Torb here makes sense, but Sombra's a fine pick here. But Leave goes over to the legs. And for whatever reason, I do not understand why Leave would go to the legs here. That makes absolutely no fucking sense to me here. It's not like Leave's not capable of playing the McCree here. Or playing a Tracer. Or playing an Ashe, even. It's not like he's not capable of playing that. Leave's capable of playing fucking anything in the game, basically. So I'm really surprised that, that Leave went to the Soldier here. So I'd like to see him play it and see what he does. Because when you're facing Pharah, you want the burst damage to kill the Pharah and the Mercy out of the sky. As I say that, he beams Slime out of the air, but... So this is great, right? He beams, he kills Slime. Nice aim. But what was Slime doing that wide anyways? Why was Slime so far out like this? Slime should be like when they finally have a hit scan and the hit scan's coming and approaching you, and you're swung out wide like this, you need to be much tighter with your Pharah, so your Pharah can help you break line of sight. But here, Slime is swung out wide, and he takes the longest and slowest fight path, and it's like super predictable, so it's actually just really easy to track Slime down and kill him. Really easy kill. And now, because the Aki does not have the Mercy Pocket, OG gets hacked. Just over. Chengdu's already taken the point. And now look, Mayhem has rolled out on a counter comp, right? They roll out on a counter comp, and the idea is you get percentage, and you went off of the percentage. But Chengdu put their teleporter up, and they switched comp so quickly and dealt with Florida so quickly that they're the first ones to get percentage points, and now they're on the better comp. So Mayhem's gonna have to full swap their comp here. So that's why I'm not a big fan of what Mayhem plays at all. I don't like the Pharah rollouts, the Pharah comps on the rollout on this map. I think everyone plays Rush on this map for a reason. I don't think there's any reason to try and metagame the map at all. So as you see, Mayhem swaps literally almost every single hero besides McCree and Diva. And so now Mayhem are on the better comp now, right? But Chengdu has the ult advantage here. Specifically towards Window and like maybe Visor or something. So Chengdu should take their time. Oh my god. Okay, well there goes the advantages out the window. Just like that. BQB fucking 2-tap Jinmu. Gets Nishin of 1 HP. But I've said it before. I've said it on a Vast Companion stream. I think it was Zipu who said he didn't rate BQB. But BQB is like, I think he's still underrated. I think BQB is still underrated. He gets Nishin here on the side. I think BQB is still underrated. I think people still sleep on him a bit because Yaki's his DPS partner. But I think BQB is like a really solid hits game player. Catches Jinmu out of stealth. What the fuck? Look at this shit. Catches Jinmu out of stealth. What the hell? Which ends up killing Jinmu. Holy fuck, BQB. So now, maybe this is like big brain from Mayhem. Maybe I didn't think about it this way. Maybe Mayhem goes to a comp where you have to hard counter, right? Where you like have to hard swap to deal with the Pharah, right? So Chengdu goes back, hard swaps their comp. Mayhem is maybe fine with losing the first fight and then just swapping to a better version of what Hunters is playing. Maybe that was your strat the whole time. I can't say for certain there, but that might have been why Mayhem's okay with running out the Pharah. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. I'm not sure. But now the fact is that Mayhem's on a better comp. Like straight up just a better comp. Like Soldier Sombra over McCree, May, and Rush. Yeah, you'll take Florida's comp every time. Every time. I really want to see how Lee finds a way to get value here. I don't see how Lee gets value. Yeah, this is just peak legs gameplay. This is just peak Soldier gameplay. This is what you expect when people play Soldier. Just these weird ass flanks that make no sense, really no kill potential, just being annoying. Like Leave just wants to be annoying, and that's really only what Soldier does better than all the other skins, I guess, is being annoying. Pops Visor and has to run away. I think I watched Cussa do a review of this, and Cussa was like, dude, supposedly your best ability, which is your ultimate, he pops his supposedly best ability and immediately has to run away and gets no value. But while I'm watching that, I don't know. Looks like Gaga just hits a insanely fat shatter. Yeah, space created. True. Space created. Okay, EMP shatter. Gotcha. It's a nice combo from Hunters. Nice combo. EMP is still a really good ult. And Slime wasn't in position to counter, so really easy team wipe from Chengdu. Now Jinwoo's gone over to the Junkrat because he won't build up another EMP, and okay, that's fine swap. I prefer if he had a Mei in his back pocket, but it's Jinwoo, so what can you really expect? Well, you just got BTTV? Yeah, you need BTTV if you're gonna watch Twitch streams. That's essential. How tall am I? I'm about 5'10", 5'10". What is this? Oh. What is this bug? What is this? About 5'10", 5'11"-ish. Interesting bug. So Florida corrals all of the Chengdu onto point. Pops high noon to corral them even further. Yaki follows up with a blizzard, gets Gaga. Beat for beat from both teams. At this point, this should just Florida have the better ult bank though, right? They've got blizzard, they've got beat, they've got Hany, and they use Diva Bomb. Like, this is just better ult bank for here. Hunters tried to answer with a window and a beat, but it's just not enough versus what Florida had. Should have Leaf have changed legs after EMP? I think I think so. I think he should go like McCray or something. He ends up going Sim though, which is interesting. This is like, again, like Chengdu is just one of these teams where I think Chengdu is like one of the most creative teams in the league, but it's not always like necessary to be this creative. Like, I feel like just a default like McCree swap would have been fine. I'm not sure why Leaf is so hesitant to play McCree here. But I guess the idea is behind Symmetra is that they know Mayhem has an ult advantage still. They have window and shatter. Surely they know if they volt checked properly. So maybe they want to circumvent the window or the shatter, either one, by TPing like the point or something. I'm interested to see why they play Sim here. Yeah, so they try and circumvent the window by TPing on a point. But the problem with this idea, right, is that even though you TP to point, the window splits your... Okay, let's go back all the way so I can properly explain what the problem is here. First of all, Jinmu's not even remotely interested in the plan that Hunters have set up here. He's offline game by himself. So, Leave wants to get around the window, and he TPs a point. But his whole team doesn't take it, so obviously a miscommunication here. Because Monk, Nisha, and Elsa backed up. Jinmu off angles and dies by himself. But the problem with what Leave's plan is here is that all Florida has to do is turn around and shoot through the window on the other side. If window was one-sided, plays like these would work. But because window can be shot through both sides, it's kind of an irrelevant plan. It doesn't really work how Leave anticipated it all. Now all Hunters has is a D-Bomb and potentially a Shatter coming up. I mean, Jinmu might come up on the tire here, but it's not likely. You kind of have to rely on a D.Va Bomb push here of some sort to clear some space. They fake a TP to get in. Oh my god, was that a flash shatter? In my Overwatch 2021, did I just see a flash shatter? Oh my god, it's 2021 and flash shatter still just fucking dumping on people. Nice dodge from Monk, gets the lamp down, but when you get a shatter like that, it just doesn't matter. Nice boot from Slime to get them out of the lamp. Oh my. Oh my. Flash shatter in 2021. Still a really good combo if you can get it off. And that's it. Not a huge fan of 100 swaps. I actually think when they have Jinmu in the game, the stuff that they're able to swap to is so limited. Because Jinmu is basically a silly hero specialist, right? Jinmu reminds me a lot of Mangachu. Jinmu's like the Chinese Mangachu. He plays Torb. He plays Pharah. He plays like Junkrat. He's like the Chinese Mangachu. Yeah, Mangachu still played regular heroes. That's the problem with Jinmu. Jinmu just absolutely does not play other heroes. Only silly heroes. This is the dude you hate getting in your rank games. So, Florida is taking a page straight out of the Dallas Fuel playbook by doing this this kind of Somber Chaser. I call this in my head I call this the Team 7 comp. Because this was the first team, 2018 Korean contenders that pulled this out and made this comp really popular. I like calling it the Team 7 comp. That's what I call it. I don't know what name you want to call it, but the Summer Tracer Moira comp, whatever it is, they're taking a page out of it. And again, if you remember anything about my last Chengdu review, the gameplay from Mayhem is simple. Play back towards this backside of point here. more here to dodge the Ferris spam. Wait till vulnerable characters, specifically Monk, walks up to get value. And when Monk walks up to get value, you run across the map, you kill Monk, and that's your win condition. And while that's happening, BQB will looking for hand hacks on whoever really tanks, probably Baller Diva. But Monk is their main priority. And I criticized Monk last time for not being able to adjust versus this comp, so I want to see if he gets any better versus. Okay, nice early kill from Chendu. Oh, this is so good. Here we go. Monk's already played this better. Yes, like Mayhem does not have their Moira, so that's a big deal, and they're probably gonna lose anyways. But this is how Monk should be playing. He should bait the monkey to jump in, break line of sight, right? Play around this corner. Now OG feels hesitant to round this corner and go all the way. Immediately he falls back up and runs in and nades them. Oh, this is so high value. That was really nice from Monk. Really nice play. And a nice. Oh, okay. I criticized Monk heavily last time versus against Dallas because he struggled to adapt, but already good adaptations from Monk here. The game plan is still the same though. Mayhem's probably gonna work their way towards point, because going to point again. Gangnam Jin is dead. Jinmu's killed Gangnam Jin twice. Mayhem at this point are like, I don't want to say have lost already, but if they commit to this comp, they basically already lost, because at this point, if you're Mayhem, you're hoping you have a Coalescence and you Coalescence engage and win a fight that way, but Coalescence is their slowest building ult right now, and that's absolutely the worst case. Okay, so I don't like how Florida takes this engage, right? So the problem with what they're doing here is they're playing against a Pharah, and the Pharah can hard scout how Florida's rotating, right? So Jinmu immediately sees that Florida's going this way, and he's gonna scout it, right? And that immediately is gonna make Monk and others back up into spots where they can't be dove. Because you see here, OG, Gargoyle, Yaki, and Slime, 4 people are jumping this doorway, and they haven't even managed to get on Monk yet. And while that's happening, Gangnam Jin's away, so they're not getting healed. And if Monk doesn't die immediately, this fight's already over, because Chendu was just ult on them, or trade, or do whatever. I mean, Monk is not taking, like, any damage right now. Slime's already dead. This fight's already over, right? Monk maybe dies, but there's enough trades going off from Chengdu here that they just get the res. What Florida needs to be doing, instead of rushing and trying to take a really fast fight over bridge and getting Monk, that'll never happen. They need to be walking right side, and they need to be touching point, forcing Chengdu to come their way, and then they run in. But they're being too greedy. They're being too impatient, and they're trying to run across the bridge and make it work, and that's just not gonna work. That is absolutely not going to work. Alright, Matrix Gangnam Jin in, Gargoyle. Nope, 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 again. Again. This does not work. Maybe Florida wins this fight. Maybe I'm being a complete idiot. Maybe they win this fight. But the reason this does not work is because they literally have a UAV in the skybox. There's no surprise here. Look how far Monk is. Monk just has to hold the S key. Monk has, look at that, again. Florida has made their jump, and the jump does not reach the Ana, and that is basically a losing play. That is a losing play. If your jumps, if your dives do not reach this hero, it is a losing play, like 99% of the time. Jinmu solo kills BQB on the side. Does not get punished. Not like how Florida has played this at all. Now Gangnam Jin has popped Coalescence. They're kind of getting damage on the Monk here. Monk might die in this case, but Monk has gotten the nano off. Everybody else is still alive. Nice pocket from Nisha there, from the Valk. Gangnam Jin has died again. It's not interesting hand hack. I think BQB might have hand hacked Nisha there to try and stop the res, but not really high value. Elsa gets back. Nisha's so good, man. Gets Elsa back in his suit. Breaks line of sight properly. Still pocketing Jinmu. Oh, does he get this res? Dude, I watch Nisha and time again, I am easily convinced. He convinces me time and time again that this guy is the best Mercy in the league. Like, every time I watch this guy play Mercy, I have found no faults with his gameplay. Like, I don't want to say perfect, but damn near perfect Mercy play every time I've watched this guy's POV. Every time. Every time I've watched this guy's POV. Absolutely sublime. Sublime Mercy play. He hasn't dropped below half HP. So Mayhem wins that battle by a war of attrition. BQB finds a way to get the MP off. So while the start of the fight from Florida was trash, they found a way to resustain. Jinmu did not find a way to get enough value. Jinmu didn't carry. Basically, Jinmu didn't carry enough because this is the carry hero here. This is who kills everybody. I think Nish is the best Mercy in the league. Bar none. I don't even think it's close. I don't see where did BKB try that hand hack from? Did you just try that from the pillar? You subtomatoid. Okay, he just tried from the pillar. Okay, Jimmy gets away. So Jimmy takes a different approach this time. So instead of coming from this right side and forcing Mayhem out to the open, he's kind of coming left side. And what this does is it basically makes Mayhem play in a way where they have to sit underneath in dojo, or they have to play and kind of hide underneath the point to break the LOS basically. So I like the change of approach here from Jinmu. Change up the angles, make Florida work for it and think. Now Florida gets corralled on the point. Jinmu did switches over to the window, and now he's finding it's just really nice from Jinmu. Basically manipulating Florida the way he wants him to be. The way they're positioned. Sorry. Poor gets a Nano Barrage, and it's just over. You let a Nano Barrage get there that close with all his resources and a Nano, no way you get the kill. He's gonna clean you up every time. Oh, so nice from Jinmu. Well, I see Jinmu is a silly hero specialist. He is very fucking good at the heroes that he plays. He is very nice. He is very good at the hero he plays. Because I mentioned before, he started up above this dojo side where he's at now, and he forced Florida on a point, and he switched up the angle of playing through window. So he basically manipulated Florida in a way where he can get value. EMP and beat. Wait, Nish is gonna end up dying here because he got EMP'd. Wait, does Florida win this? Wow. This is what I mean, like, what Chengdu's win conditions versus comp is, basically make the fight as short as possible by baiting Florida to dive, and then when Florida dives, Jinmu needs to find a way to basically kill everybody. Like, there's not a lot of damage. Monk doesn't do damage, Nisha doesn't do damage, Elsa really doesn't do too much damage versus what Mayhem's playing. Gaga doesn't really do too much. It's basically the Jinmu show. If Jinmu does not kill 6, they're gonna struggle. Like they're just gonna struggle. So Florida again sustains the fight long enough where Mayhem gets critical ults, which would be the beat and the EMP. They get a big BMP, big beat, and that's enough to clean up. Nice dodge from the conk there. Leave gets a sick on a Gundam Jin. Man, you have got to. Yeah, I keep pressing the wrong button. Holy moly. You have got to feel bad for Monk here. Monk has made the swap because he's really struggling to live on Ana here. So he's made the swap onto Moira here. He's used Fade already, and he's still just getting absolutely jumped at his spawn here. And Elsa is trying to peel for him, and they just cannot save him. What I would do if I was Hunters is I would basically let Monk die. Sounds shitty, but Monk is like 99% gonna die anyways if he's getting dove. So just let him buy you time while you dive. Because he dies in like 2 seconds flat. Like, there's no saving him if you're Elsa. So Elsa loses suit as well as Monk dying. So Elsa being there is not really worth it, I don't think. Nisha Glocks fucking slime. Maybe I'm just too easily impressed by Mercy play. Am I just too easily impressed by Mercy play? Am I just too easily impressed? Maybe I'm just too easily impressed. I feel like Nisha is just always just carrying this team. Maybe I'm just too easily impressed. Oh, nice body block from Gargoyle. Oh, no way. Okay, nice move from Slime. Elsa gets 2 though on the point. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both. Maybe I'm a little too easily impressed by the plays he makes, but also nice nano and a Yaki. Gets Monk. Again, Monk just cannot live versus what Mayhem's playing. He's struggling really hard. Yaki trying to go X Games mode right now. Desperately trying to go X Games mode right now. Yeah, BQB gets a nice EMP on Anisha and Elsa again. Again, this is at this point, this is Florida's game plan. They want the fights to go on as long as possible so they can build these EMP from the beats and win the fights off of that. So like BQB has consistently gotten big value out of his EMPs, and that's what's keeping Florida in this game right now. Leave comes back on the legs, and he's already 73 on Visor. Gets the Helix Rocket out of the mech, gets Slime and Gargoyle both half HP. Gaga still rolling. Oh my god, this point has been insane. Yeah, Yaki is like on permanent X Games mode. Yaki plays the game on X Games mode the entire time. Yaki does not have a fucking brakes. Only gas. Gray says he likes watching good Mercy gameplay, but refuses to watch review Shanghai Season 1. That's cap, bro. That's cap. That is fucking cap.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I like the adjustments here. I like the adjustments specifically from Florida here. When you're playing against Jinmu, and you feel like you're not executing the Summer Tracer comp properly, all you really need to do, in my opinion, is put BQB on the hit scan and just have BQB look at Jinmu. Like, just look in his direction. What am I munching on? Cheddar pretzels. Cheddar pretzels. Just look at him. Jinmu's effectiveness will be cut in half just by having a hit scan pepper him. Simple as that. I guarantee you BQB is just going to look for him the entire time. He hears him on the right. Looks up. Just shoot him. You don't have to kill him. BQB does not have to kill him. So now that BQB is already finding a way to put Jinmu on the back foot here, Jinmu has no angles here. Like, he's shooting from a really awkward angle here. Our whole team is corralled into one spot, and this is where Chengdu's comp does not excel. So Florida's in a really good spot here by making this swap. So, big fan. Big fan of the swap. They pretty much get Gaga to lethal health. Again, I am going to. I read a thread. I think they say the Mercy community calls this the Falling Soul res. It's just so good, man. Like, it's just so good. He does this consistently. He does this in a way. So Gig, when the Pharah dies, right? So let's go back. When the Pharah dies here. Trying to get the, okay, so right here. This is where the soul, where you res, is at. Right here, right? So if you catch the res, if you catch the soul and you catch the res, and while it's in there, you can do the res midair. And what Nisha is so good at is because he recognizes when his Pharah is about to die, right? And he just sits above him. He pockets him, and he immediately gets... Dude, I've seen him do this like a dozen times at this point. He does this all the time. He gets Jinmu with the Falling Soul reses all the time. And this is basically unstoppable, because Gargoyle has already flown. Yaki's not in a position to do damage. And unless BQB like 3 taps him out of the sky, he's going to get this res every time. It's so good. And while Jinmu dies, that's not really Nisha's fault. Jinmu went in a way where he couldn't get pocketed. Monk. Wait the shot, Monk. Okay, Monk hits the shots finally. So the back line of Chengdu doing a good job supporting each other. But while that's happening, because Yaki's drawing so many resources, Elsa and Leave die. So while Nisha stays alive, it draws just way too many resources. And asks me to fight over. Right? I don't be seeing that in ranked. Where are my Mercy one-trick ponies doing that in my ranked games? I don't ever see that.
Nanoboost is ready to deploy.
Immer unterbricht sich jemand bei der Arbeit.
So again, BKB is just gonna look at him. He might even high noon Jinmu here. No. I can't do that because once a Pharah reaches these roofs, it's just way too easy to hide. Like kind of perch yourself up here in the corner. You can't really do that. Just gets a 2-tap on Jinmu. Wow. All right. Again, BKB's underrated. He 2-taps Jinmu. Nisha pops Valk, and I assume is going to immediately try to res, but the body's being camped. He needs a pocket Monk. Monk immediately gets jumped by 3, dies. Nisha gets the res off, but BKB is killed too, and at this point it's just over. It's already over. BKB is just fucked their whole team by getting two kills by himself. Yeah, BKB bounds. And now what I'd like from BKB is, if Jinmu's going to continue to defaulting to coming out here and rolling out on this side and coming over to point, I want to see BKB try and high noon him. I think it's such an easy kill.
Hey. Hello.
I think he's gonna try. You see, he's kind of setting up for it, right? He wants to pop out as soon as Juma commits. He sees him.
It's high noon.
I mean, BKB had the right idea. I just don't think he committed to it hard enough. He saw Jinmu making the move over the top. So Jinmu, to avoid this, got as close to this wall as possible and immediately conked over. So he's like right here, making it hard. So good move from Jinmu, but I think BKB still could have made that play work. BKB top hit scan? What do you mean by top? Do you think the best or like just a top hit scan? Because I think he is a top hit scan, yeah. I think he is. Let's go back and watch Jinmu's POV there. Okay, so nice angle from Jinmu. Uses the roofs to sneak in behind him. Immediately gets 3 kills, and that should wrap up the fight for Chengdu, unless Florida makes some miracle plays here. OG Prime was Nisha. Yeah, wait a second. OG gets 2 with the Primal. Yaki finishes up. Oh, man. And this is the problem with the Pharah strats, right? Your Pharah found 3 kills immediately. Instantly gathered 3 kills. Yaki and OG with 1 Primal completely turned it around. What is that EMP? What is this EMP? I said this, if you guys watch my June Joust hero bands review, I talked about like people said like, oh, Chengdu plays a lot of Sombra, so like the Sombra band's gonna hurt him. I think the Sombra band benefits Chengdu because Leave and Jimmy both, in my opinion, do not have good Sombras. Lee's maybe a little better, but they're both very prone to doing this, like constantly. He tries to solo. I think he tries to EMP Yaki and OG at the same time, but OG's already around the corner. He tucked himself in the corner. Slime counters with the rally, and at this point it's just over. You used the 1 big ult you had. And now all Florida has to do is sustain the point. Nisha with a nice touch from the point. The Gargoyle hunts him down. Slime lives through the mines and the Diva Bomb. It's just like... The problem with running the Pharah comp hard the entire time is that, like, naturally, I think, versus teams that are equally skilled or better, comps like this just outright beat Pharah comps. I don't mind playing Pharah comps if you're expecting teams to play Rush, but in APAC, that's not really a thing. Like, nobody really plays Rush, so, like, I think Pharah is just less valuable than if you were to play, like, an Echo. I think Chengdu would be in such a better spot if Jinmu just had an Echo. That's it. That's the one hero I'd be like, Jinmu, listen, I know you're a silly hero guy. I know you like silly heroes. Just one. I just need you to play one hero. I need to play Echo. Because if he had Echo, you could change your comps and you'd be so much more flexible. No, Jinmu does not play Echo. He has not swapped the Echo once this season. I think if you pull up the stat sheet, I don't think he's pulled it. He's pulled it out once. How about Kaneki Echo? I don't know much about Kaneki, so it's hard to say. But if Jinmu just had the Echo, it'd be such a different team in my opinion. It'd be such a different team in my opinion. But they're so limited with basically having a Pharah one-trick in. Why the fuck would they play Jinmu Echo over Leave though? Because Jinmu can't play anything else. He can't play Tracer. He's okay at, okay at Sombra maybe. He has no other heroes. Like, yeah, sure, you want Leave to play the Echo. What you gonna play? You gonna play Echo Pharah? You can't really play. You play Sombra, dude. I'll make this statement. I don't think anybody on Chengdu plays Sombra at a good level. I don't think a single one of them. I don't think Jimmy does. I don't think Leave does, and I don't think Jinmu does either. I think, like, maybe Leave and Jinmu have okay Sombras, but not good Sombras. How about Kaneki? Again, I don't know anything about Kaneki, so you're barking up the wrong tree here. I literally know nothing about Kaneki. Genuinely, I do not know. I don't know what his hero pool is. I don't know what he's good at. It's hard to say.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I think Kaneki's some weeb name of some sort, yeah. Okay, so we got Jimmy in. They're pretty much going to mirror. I expect mirror comps here. The Ball Sigma comps. APAC seems to love this comp, so putting Jimmy in for it is good. You cannot make Jinwoo's hero pool work in this map. Pharah is not good on this map, really. Torb, not particularly good. Again, like I just get confused. What is Jinwoo's hero pool? Jinwoo's hero pool is Pharah, Torb, Sombra, Junkrat. That's it? I haven't seen him play too much else. So putting in Jimmy here I think is a good idea. Let Leave be the flex. Put Jimmy on the Ashe here. Genji? Ah, yeah, Genji. The forgotten hero. Why is Faraway in? I think Chengdu thinks Faraway Zen is better. And I've watched Faraway Zen, and Faraway Zen is quite nasty. So I kind of see the argument here. I think they think Faraway Zen is better. Gangnam Jin with a nice, I'm gonna assume a right click onto Jimmy here. Oh, okay. So BQB gets a headshot onto Jimmy, and Gangnam Jin follows up with, I would assume, just a normal left click. So, nice shots from BQB. I have to say, I usually praise Nisha, but that was super risky. He could have easily gotten headshot by BQB there and died. Gangnam Jin gets caught out in between these little areas here. I want to watch Gaga's ball. I mean, Gaga's ball is always a super, like, pretty much the highlight of the match when ball is being played. Gangnam Jin dies again. He gets feasted on by Leave on the inside. Gaga just being an 800 HP fucking annoyance, and Leave just fucking feasts here. Leave just feasts on Gangnam Jin twice. Wait, whoa, oh, whoa, okay. So I say watch Gaga, but I watched Gaga and I've completely lost track of how this fight is so even. So BKB pounds apparently. Okay, BKB with a nice couple of shots on Anisha. Coach guns up, finishes Jimmy. Gets a oh my god. BQB do be fucking though. Now it's a 2v2 between Ball and Tracer. Oh, Leave do be fucking though. Can Yaki follow up? Yaki follows up. Now it's literally 1v1. Ball v Tracer. Yaki will take that, bro. He's typing worth in chat right now, I bet. You'll take that. Literally 0v0. So Chengdu's gonna get the 2 ticks because they have the close response. But Mayhem definitely has a dog in this fight. They can definitely recontest here. OD touches the point for a little bit. Preserves his health. That was really nice. OD touches while still saving all of his health. Leave, dude, poor Gangnam Jin. Leave is absolutely just having a full course fucking meal on Gangnam Jin right now. A full course meal. Recalls directly into Gargoyle. Kills Gargoyle as well. Oh, man. Oh, man. Poor Gangnam Jin. My man is 44 on fucking trance right now. My man Gangnam Jin is 44 on trance. He's died 3 times already. So Gaga and Leave put on a fucking show there. BKB tried his best, but Chengdu ends up stacking up the first point. Off of back of Gaga and Leave's really nice ball tracer play.
Let me handle it. How y'all doing?
Faraway's Zen is crafty. I agree. Faraway's got a really nice Zen. So Gaga with a nice slam mines. Buys a lot of space here. Oh my god. I feel like every time I switch off a POV of somebody, they immediately get a nice kill. Nice. Nice shot. OG goes in with the slam of his own. Am I cursed? Am I cursed? I gotta stop switching POVs. Jesus. I'd be a terrible observer, clearly. I would be a terrible observer. Okay, so Gaga wants to catch them as they're overextended here. Nisha pops res, 'cause I think they're full committed to the fight, but the fight's not really happening, so Nisha's res ends up being a bit of a waste. Gaga goes in. Okay, they flux main, which is going to force... I don't know if you guys saw that, but this is something that this strategy started developing. I don't know when it started happening, but people... Instead of doing like flux mines, people have started developing flux pulse bombs, where you see the flux is in the air, and Yaki will intentionally put a pulse bomb on the ground where it's timed, where if they slam, most of the time they net kills. But the problem is it was just a little too late, so Elsa slams down, puts a shield down, and Jimmy just walks forward, and it doesn't kill Jimmy. But you'll see a lot of teams do flux pulses now in the league. But no ults versus no ults, basically. It's just flux versus trance here. But to sustain the point and not lose, Gangnam Jin feels like he's forced the trance. Now Elsa gets a free flux here. And unless Gargoyle's like some sort of like freak with the rock, yeah. Just gonna be an easy kill on the Gargoyle. But I was gonna say, but Yaki's back. OG's in a really nice spot here. What OG's doing right here is OG is drawing so much aggro here. So Faraway and Jimmy both can't hard focus on killing people on point because OG is up here distracting them, pulling their attention. Like Faraway just can't ignore OG here. Same with Jimmy, which also requires Nisha to kind of balance back and forth between Gaga and the backline. So OG comes in, distracts, and Yaki swoops in from the side here and gets a nice kill onto Leave. So OG right now is, while not getting any kills, is carrying with his positioning for sure. Look, it's just distracting. Sometimes the best part about ball is being annoying and distracting. Not doing any damage, not taking any damage. Just annoying. Just being there. Making sure that they can't put all their focus into something else. They have to think in the back of their head, oh, there's a ball right on top of me. How do you rate Gaga as a main tank and Al so far? I think the first couple of matches he was literally hard pounding, but I think people have adjusted. I still think Gaga is a top rookie. I think Gaga is very good. It's not so much maybe him per se, but like his team. But like you don't really see him play Ryan though. You only really see him on the Winston and the ball. But I think he's really good on both the Winston and the ball when he plays. So I'd say he's probably an A tier. Probably the best ball in the league. Good Winston, just doesn't really play Ryan. So I'd say he's probably A tier if I had to put him in a tier. Rookie of the year? I don't know if I'd say rookie of the year. Close though. In contest. In talks for rookie of the year, I think. Slightly unlucky from OG there. He wants to get the slam on the far away. He just rounds the corner. Okay, so OG counters by dropping mines at a point. So really nice mines. That's a really nice spread. Like, Elsa can't really back up into these mines because he'll take a ton. And Gangnam Jin answers with a trance of his own. Fucking Yaki, dude. Fucking Yaki, man. Again, Florida has literally just bought time. They've traded their ults. They've made their plays. Maybe they're down a member or two, but it's whatever. But Yaki will find a way. And I think Florida's so confident that that'll happen. Unreal. Unreal. And now, Faraway has pulled the, oh, Yaki's fucking our whole team. I need to go try and duel him and kill him. And while that happens, OG swoops in. Good support from OG. And fucks Faraway. And now the fight's over. Now there's no Discord orb. Mine's on point. Unless Florida C9's here. No.
Point me in the right direction. Here it comes.
Florida, even when they're down, it's the mark of a good team, right? They're so confident. They have so much faith in their players. They have so much trust that Yaki's going to make a play, or OG or BKB's going to make a play. That pretty much any fight's winnable. And that trust and level skill is a mark of a good team. So that's why I rate Florida pretty highly.
Damage increase. Hey.
Hoi. Hello. Hello.
So Gargoyle's got a free flux here. And Gargoyle's a freak on the Sigma. I'd say he's probably top 3 Sigma last year. He was really good. So I want to see how he makes this work. You guys see that? You guys see that? Little bit of tracer tech for you. I don't know if you noticed. Watch Leaf movement. Watch Leaf's movement here. Let me go back. Get the full thing.
60 seconds remaining.
Okay. Step 1, blink on the middle. Step 2, blink onto this. I don't even know if you need to do that. Maybe you could jump up there. I'm not sure. Step 3, get up another blink, blink up, finish it, gone him again. So it's 1, 2, 3. He gets up, follows up on the kill. Really nice movement from Leaf. Now Gunham Chin is dead. Goes the trance. Gargoyle gets a flux, but I think he's only on Elsa, which is not. This is not ideal. When you're fluxing and you get solo fluxes, you generally want to do it when support ults are up, because far away basically, like if he has trance, we force the trance the solo flux. But when you're fluxing and there's no things to counter, you want to find a backliner. You want to find a Zen, a Mercy, an Ashe, because it's basically a confirmed kill with the half damage in the follow up. So Gargoyle actually not only getting the 1 was kind of an issue, but again, Yaki's in the game. Yaki's in the game, so it doesn't really matter. Somehow kills Jimmy with that pulse. Clips the rest of Faraway's health. And Elsa, in desperation, wants to make this last fight. He ults, and it's basically a waste. And it's just a waste. So Elsa's probably going to swap. If he doesn't swap, I think that's a mistake from Elsa from wasting ult there. That was kind of bad. So now Hunters do not have the flux from Elsa to force support ults out or any sort of value. So now they're relying pretty heavy on Leave here to find a way to make it work. Yaki gets ran over by Gaga. Jimmy gets the bob and a point. Really close pulse. Almost goes Gargoyle. OG though. People wondered how good OG would be. And I think him and Yaki have made a nice team. I think OG's been quite good on a couple of heroes here. So they kill far away. Oh, poor far away. Oh, poor far away. Oh man. Oh, that is just terrible. No, this isn't Nisha's fault. If you watch back, if I remember this correctly, Nisha starts the res before the mines go off. So it's just bad timing. He wanted to instantly res. OG said, no, I don't think so. Yeah. Faraway tries to stand still to not take the mines, but OG finishes him off. So OG confirms that Zen's out of the fight. There's no trance, there's no discord, there's no harmony orb. And now, OG with a really nice play, dude. Solo finds Faraway, camps the rest with mines, finds a kill onto Jimmy. So while Yaki died, there are still members on the team that can carry. And OG with a really nice play there. Starting to like OG. I said it when I did my preseason power rankings that I thought OG would be good. Like, full Korean team. A team that more matches his style, the way he wants to play the game. I knew OG would be a little better. I just didn't know if he'd be like S tier, A tier, B tier, whatever. But I think OG's been quite good for this team. I think once they mesh, I think Florida will get even better throughout the year.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Yeah, I'm happy for OG too. OG's my friend. I'm happy OG's doing well. He deserves it. I mean, he's a really good player.
Hey.
Yeah, him and Yaki seem to sync up really well, especially on the ball chaser.
5, 4, 3, 2.
His ball's been good. His Winston's been good. I think his Ryan's been okay to good. So, like, across the board, he's pretty flexible. So, now Hunters is playing their signature ball Arista comp. I don't have much to analyze because I would analyze this comp. I just don't understand how this functions. I guess how this functions is that Elsa kind of plays on an off angle by himself behind the shield. And what that allows is that basically takes a member out of the equation that needs resources, right? So the people that need resources, you don't really need to give Gaga resources. You don't really give Elsa resources. Far Away can focus on pocket and leave with the orb, and Nisha can focus on Jimmy. So this comp, I think, is like heavily focused on Gaga kind of doing his own thing and carrying, and the DPS being pocketed big time and carrying. I think that's how it works. But yeah, Elsa's job is just to exist, stay behind its shield, not take damage, and hit pulls. I think that's it. I think that's all he's supposed to do. Gaga in this fucking spot, bro. I do not understand. Have people not scouted this team? He did this last time, too. He just stood up here. He does this all the time. Look at him. Look at this. Okay, now my team's ready. Pull, slam. Where's Leave at? Oh, where's Leave at? That was actually such a good setup. The pull slam went off. Oh, he just couldn't get through. Okay, so Leave was not close enough to follow up on the damage. But nice attempt from Hunters. Why do Hunters always run this stupid ball? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Hunters always just insist on being the wacky team. So Leave and oh Jesus, how does Nisha gets rocked? Let's see the rock from Gargoyle. How does he rock Nisha? Okay, so Nisha gets caught in a weird spot. How does Nisha end up in that spot? How does Nisha end up in a spot where he's stuck on to Elsa here? So he's pocketing Jimmy. Still pocketing Jimmy. So he doesn't go with Jimmy here. So interesting, I praise Nisha, but I think that's a fault of Nisha here. I think Nisha makes a mistake. Jimmy was to rotate, and I'm sure he called it. He just didn't go with him. So ends in a spot where he can get slammed and rocked here. Immediately blown up. Elsa also dies. That's basically the point. Never mind, I lied. I gotta stop saying that. I really do gotta stop saying it's basically point. When it can easily be trade kills. Nice shot from Jimmy. Gets BKB. Gangnam dies to Gaga. But again, Yaki and OG making short work of the remaining backliners. Oh! Worth. Yaki's definitely typing Worth in chat right now. That was a pride pulse, right? That was for his pride. Because if he would have died here without pulsing, he would look silly. So this was simply for Yaki's pride here. This pulse doesn't make sense. You shouldn't pulse here, but that was for Yaki's pride, so I approve.
Objective A captured. New defense point. Objective B.
So from this rotation, I'm going to guess that Gargoyle and Gangnam Jin are going to try to get in through the left, the little elevator platform thing, but let's see if Hunters deny it. No. They end up just going left here, and why they go left is because if Hunters holds more aggressively, walking up main here is very susceptible to being dove and picked off. If you go here, it just helps break line of sight, and you can easily get closer without taking too much damage, so... Leave sticks OG, but OG has shield, so OG gets to walk out. Again, let's watch Elsa here. Elsa gameplay. Sit behind shield. Throw some pulls whenever possible. That's basically it. Pull backline. Interesting that Elsa drops here. Yeah, but you see here, even when he's popping gold and wasting it, he's like pretty much staying alive. And now he gets Flux. Nice timing from Gargoyle. Oh my god, the Flux Mines is so big. Wait, does OG boop Jimmy into it too? Look at this. So Gargoyle wants to Flux Elsa because of him being out of gold, right? No fortify. OG knocks him in. Oh, that's so nice from OG. Nish with a nice res, but Gargoyle executes Jimmy. But Gaga doing Gaga things, going back on as well. It was a nice set play from Florida. Wait, what? Dude, this meta is this mirror comp is so fucking crazy. So the backline of so BKB and Gangnam Jin are dead, right? So it's what? So it's 4v4 right now. 4v4 was spawn advantage for. Now it's 4v3 spawn advantage for Chengdu. 3v3 Nisha dies. Yaki goes in. I think he catches Elsa right after the end of his fortify too. Yep, right after the end of Elsa's fortify, right towards the end of gold. Kills both tanks with pulse. Slime's still alive, and now all Yaki and OG have to do is go leave. Slime gets a res off. Oh my god, man. Nish is gonna desperately try and stop playing with Lucio. Wait. Nisha rolls out, finds a way to get on the slime here. Gets a kill. But at this point, it doesn't matter. He gets a trade kill, but too many resources on point for Florida here. Oh, did Elsa drop a bad bongo here? Let me go back. Where'd he drop it? Oh, is he already dropped it like back here where Yaki is? Wait, did he bongo and spawn? What the hell? What the hell? Yo, pause. I guess he wanted to bongo and kill Gangnam. I mean, I guess he bongos and kills Gangnam Jin. I guess it's not the worst thing ever, but killing one there is not really enough. Like, he was the only ult they had left. Like, you can't just use your ult to only get pretty much one trade kill in that scenario. You need to, like, come back, find a way to touch last second and bongo and win. Ah, Jesus. Not really a fan of that bongo. No, that's it for Chengdu Hunters on this map. Highlights for me are honestly like was Yaki and OG there. I think Yaki and OG on the ball chaser were actually better than Gaga and Leave there overall with their effectiveness. They were quite clean.
Ready for battle.
Yo, what's up, Lynx? I actually don't remember much about this map. It was a 20-minute map though, so I guess it's a bit better. I skipped a little too far ahead, but that's alright. Nothing's really happened. Again, Hunters, I guess, feel confident in this matchup. They felt like they just messed up, so they continue to play the exact same comp. They go for a mirror. Same players. Same everything. Oh, Ameng here. Right, Ameng here. So maybe they felt like... So Yaki and OG got more value out of the ball tracer. So maybe Hunters are like, maybe we try Ameng. Maybe we try like a... Again, they say Ameng's the more aggressive ball. That's what they say, apparently. What the coaches have said. So Leave and Ameng are the duo now. They've already caught Gangnam Jin. He rolls through Gangnam Jin. Leave gets the finish kill. Nice. We've got to watch a yottachad play the game, right? Yeah, I think every time Ameng's been in, they've won. So take what you will with that info. Yeah, Ameng doing a good job. He's constantly... Oh, I say that as you expect out. But nice shot from Yaki reading his course there. But OG dies as well. So it's a 5v5 in point now. Gargoyle desperately trying to hold on to the point here without dying. Oh, but BQ Bizzle. BQ Bizzle here. Pop. Pop. Oh, another? Give me another BQ Bizzle. Another? Perhaps another? Give me more. Hits a flank. Nice dynamite. Okay, so interesting Bob. Maybe like from what we're seeing here, that kind of looks interesting, but I think he was potentially scared of dying, and where he puts the Bob also puts it in line of sight here, so it's not the worst Bob ever. But using Bob like this was maybe a bit super cautious from BKB there, because you would very much like to have a Bob to push with OG here and finish up underneath. Not odd. Big dynamite too. It's just so good, man. BQB will just find a way to tap heads on Ashe. It's just how it is. This meta for Mayhem, I think what they're playing right now is potentially their best comp. Maybe you have Slime not on Lucio. I think Lucio is his best hero. But you have BQB on the Ashe, Yaki on Tracer, OG on Ball as the duo with Yaki, Gargoyle on Sigma as best hero, and Gangnam Jin playing Zen. Like this is the best of the best, I think, if you're Mayhem. You're feeling really good about this comp. You are very happy to play this comp. Every time. Basically, Sigma Ashe Tracer is their bread and butter. If you can get them on that comp, they're going to pound. Gravy a BQB simp? Yeah, he's my teammate, bro. Of course I'm a BQB simp. Of course.
Hello. I kind of fits all hunters also. Yeah, they have Omega and Ball. I don't know what else his best hero is, to be fair, but they have Faraway on Zen, Nish on Mercy, Leave on Tracer. Yeah, it's also very good for hunters. So I understand why hunters took the mirror matchup here. I get why they did it. This comp gets rolled by double bubble? Not necessarily. I would say the ball comes better here on this map. Because let me explain real quick. The problem with double bubble here on this map is the defense gets set up so far back, and while a double bubble comp has to like walk all the way from here and take poke all the way, and then once they hit here, they die. But at this point, they get harassed from so many angles, right? You can get shot from so many places in safe angles. You can get shot from here. You just get constantly poked out, so it's very hard for double bubble to operate on this map. Is Aming the better ball? I don't know. It's a coaching decision that we probably won't understand unless the coaches say something. So already gets traded. Nisha has nowhere to go, so he flies to the mine. I need to go back here. I was too busy explaining the compositional differences here. So Aming goes in first with his ball, his mines. OG counters. They try and go flux mines. Okay, so try the flux mines. Oh, yeah, they tried the flux mines. OG in an attempt to live goes with the Mega. Nisha falls into a red suit to die, so yeah. They tried to go flux mines. The mines persisting just ended up helping out the Florida Mayhem there. Interesting that did Chengdu not have their flux here yet? No, so they didn't have flux yet, so they didn't go flux mines. But flux mines is a really nice combo for sure, if you can get it off.
60 seconds.
Observe the battle.
Yaki calling group up. Oh, okay. Yaki finishes off with the help of BKB's Bob. Kills far away. Comes out. Denies Elsa's Mega. Kills Elsa. Hard shitting on Mercy, so Nisha can't even attempt to look for the res. So Yaki, well, it was so good until Jimmy decided to rip his head off. Leave goes. So Yaki did his best there by himself, but BQB ended up dying.
Hey.
And Leave did leave things.
Objective A captured.
Here's what it is. Okay.
Ahoy. Hello.
Let's watch what yottachad do his work here. He's got mines. How does he set it up?
So Hunter's gonna focus on pushing point, because taking top here at this moment doesn't really do you anything. Just getting the cart in a spot, say like up here, is really important, and then taking a fight. So cart's more important than taking high ground at the moment. Good job from Yaki, catching out Ameng, making him make a move. Shall I watch One Piece subbed or dubbed? Subbed. I absolutely could not watch One Piece without Luffy's voice actor. There's no way. Or Chopper's. Really any of them. Really nice mines placement. Gets a nice slam as well. Divine's gonna get a ton of value, but how he did it was fine. I think Florida just did a really good job kiting. But now Chengdu pretty much has the opportunity to take high ground control here, because Florida can't walk up into these mines really unless they clear them. But interestingly, they don't end up taking the high ground. They play low ground. Nisha pops Val to sustain his team. OG with a really good mines. This mine placement is really nice because, one, they can't go on a cart. Two, it kind of spreads out in the high ground. It pretty much makes them split, right? So to avoid these mines, you either have to run back here or you have to run to the arcade. So it basically pushes Chengdu in a spot where they can't really win the fight because they can't get onto the cart. So now they're all stuck in arcade. And because they're all stuck in arcade, well, before he got booped down, OG could have sat above and looked for slams, but... Wait. What did I... Wait, what? What did I just watch? Ameng tries to back up and gets stuck by the tree. Oh, OG definitely messed up there. That was a mistake from OG. Look at this. He thinks he's gonna die, so he just looks away and rolls in. Maybe he thought he was gonna have the C9, maybe?
Into the iris.
But interesting, Ameng somehow pulls his yottachad magic and finds a way to not die there. I don't know how, but he did it. But Florida with the better ult, Scargo with a nice flux towards the end.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I forgot about this. I fucking forgot about this. Jesus Christ. Listen. You are in one fight territory. Hunters have absolutely zero business retaking the entire map and winning this point. The only play that they had left was the C9. The only play. Dude, it does not take all 6 of your members to clean up these 3 kills here. It just does not. It just does not. C9 is the only play they have left. I think Ameng sat by like the sign or something. Yeah, Ameng sits here, hides behind the sign. Gets all the info that they're leaving. Slime had the right idea, but he sees old BQ Bizzle here shifting into the fucking pocketed ash. He's like, oh, I gotta go save this idiot. And while that happens, Slime realizes too late.
The checkpoint.
And the fucking yottachad. The fucking madman does it again, dude. The fucking yottachad. How does he manage to do this every time? Time and time again. Ugh, fucking disgusting. Disgusting. That's rocking gargoyle. BQB be fucking though. BQB's angry now. Oh yeah, dying there does not matter. He accomplished the C9. That's all that matters. Lead goes to the Widow here. I actually like the swap because they're playing so far, and he can basically just sit here and just take pot shots for free without really getting punished.
Get in there, Bob. Do something.
I'll say that and he goes back to Tracer. Never mind. Basically, Florida's idea... Wait. So Florida does this hold, right? And the idea behind this hold is to stall the cart as long as possible. I don't know what the fuck Florida's doing here. Letting them push the point? For free? For free?
remaining.
Hey.
So, well, yes, they bought some time, but, like, the idea with that hold here where you hold on the other side is you want to hold the cart right here. Right in this arch for as long as possible, and they did not accomplish that at all. They did not do that correctly.
30 seconds remaining.
Don't let up. It's almost over.
Also goes with an early flux here. Solo fluxes Gargoyle. Gangnam Jin with nice patience. Does Gangnam Jin have his chance the whole time? 98. Okay, Gangnam Jin with really nice patience on his fuck does not pop it too early or too late. He pops it just at the right time where he can get Gargoyle and get the most value out of it. Okay, so OG's continuing to fight in his backline, trying to keep Chengdu boxed into this corner so Gargoyle can get value. Ameng finds a way to solo kill Gangnam Jin there. I don't know how that was possible. But now Chengdu have to make the long slug to point. They find a way to do it though. Getting that res off on a Jimbo was crucial. Again, Nisha with a nice res inside the trance.
Do something.
BKB bobs, but it looks like it's not. Oh my god, it's barely touching point. Barely touching point, but it buys enough time for OG to come back. Nisha forced it. Oh my god, man. Nisha again, touches there. Buys a bunch of aggro. Valks goes out. Again, OG and Yagi absolutely pounding on the Tracer Ball combo. Doing the absolute most, those two. Absolutely as much as they can. OG has to go get Mega. BKB tries to touch. Oh, that mines. The mines from OG is so nice. The mines is so nice, but Ameng immediately counters the slam and clears most of the mines. The yottachad is something different, man. Because this guy has been in the back line, almost full health, just doing God's work the entire time. Teamwork fog you? Yeah, Yaki and OG on the ball tracer has been a great combo so far for Dota. A real boon. Is he better than Gaga? I don't think so, but I don't know. There's something about Chengdu's team that just operates like with Ameng in. Ameng is still a really good ball, but I wouldn't say he's better than Gaga. I don't think so.
Initiating match.
So early slam engage from Ameng. Ends up getting Gargoyle long enough where Jimmy can get a headshot on him. Jimmy though. Jimmy with the kill on the Yaki as well. That's essential because Faraway would have died if Jimmy had not killed Yaki there. Jimmy with the hard carry here. No cap. I haven't noticed, but they're playing that ball at Rissa comp again. I feel like it has to be a thing where they play it on defense and like they value like the self-sustain of Elsa and the pull. I think they value the pull from Orisa a lot. Because they were playing Sigma on attack. They have to value like the pull of Orisa on defense and the ability to set up and look for pulls. Because again, they're playing the Orisa. There has to be a reason for it, and I assume it's the ability to set up plays with the pull. OG, nice. The pull ends up killing OG there. Also drops a bongo behind. Really nice bongo. Oh, that bongo is unkillable. It's behind the pillar and it's behind a shield. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that line of sight. Like maybe Gargoyle can kill if there's no shield, but really nice bongo actually from Elsa. It's giving damage boost to like 2 or 3 different people right now. Again, just look at Elsa here. Look at the gameplay. Like, he's basically untouched because the amount of pressure happening here from whatever Bob, Ameng, Tracer on the sides doesn't even allow them to take the time to shoot at Ameng at the moment. So Ameng is just shooting that pole every 8 seconds and getting a ton of value.
How y'all doing? Fire in the hole! My ultimate's ready. Let's do. Behind you.
Okay, so Ameng and Lee versus OG and Yaki on the side. Hunters have the advantage because they're able to pocket their flankers on the side here.
I could use some assistance.
Shit on. Shit on. Welcome back, Hyperview. Jimmy kills Yaki again, though, man. OG's been able to get up in great positions here and get setups, but Yaki's been dead consistently from Jimmy. But this is where the Orisa turns to absolutely shit, right? Hunter's on the back foot. The pressure's on Mayhem's side, right? So now Elsa's stuck in a corner, and basically the only target they have left to look at is Elsa. And once that happens, Orisa just burns. Like, such an easy kill. They went ranked? Oh, they got me. They did 3 other dragons. Well, as I said, last year they 3 other dragons too, and after that they got completely annihilated for the rest of the year. So, and Shanghai popped off. It happened last year too, if you want to go look at the record. Start of the year, Chengdu 3-0'd Shanghai, and then then after that it was lights out. So Ameng goes in a little too early, a little too deep. There's no backline pressure. The reason this engage sucks, right? The reason this is so bad is because Ameng is going so early, and how is anybody supposed to follow up on this? Like, Jimmy and Elsa are trying to do some damage from range, but there's really no angles for Chengdu to take here. So this was really over aggressive from Ameng, and a bad push overall. It's a very different team. Player-wise, yes, but how they play the game, I still want to say no, but they're still the same Chengdu of old, for some part. Like, they still play wacky comps. Like, they're the only fucking team who plays Orisa ball. Like, they still do shit like this. They play Pharah everywhere. Like, they're still that kind of team, but they just have they have better players and a little more flexibility. Not a lot. Not a lot of flexibility. Guess time will tell. I don't think time needs to tell. Like, this is the nutty pulse point from Lee. They can't play rush. Like, they just don't play rush. Like, there are maps they have lost to teams simply because they have the inability to play rush. Like, Philly just took them on rush and they just fucking took them out back and pounded them. Like, slam pulse bomb comer from Lee and Ameng. It's quite nice. They've shown hesitation to play double bubble as well. They've shown a good double bubble, but for whatever reason, they like hesitate to play it, whatever. For whatever reason. Hunters still heavily rely on ball comps. That is the truth. They still heavily rely on ball comps. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. They still heavily rely on ball comps to be the reason why they win series. So Jimmy with the Bob, headshot combo onto Beak Beak. It's a nice kill early. Beak Beak gets res. Forced out Gundam in trance as well, right? Oh, that's quite nice. They get the res though, so they're down 1 because OG's not there. OG will be back soon, so they'll just wait. Again, I don't like this. Okay, so what the hell happened here? First of all, how did Yaki die? He sticks Ameng, blinks away, and Ameng just incidentally rolls into him and kills him. Do I want to be a caster? No. I still don't like this engage from Ameng though. I think this is too aggressive. It looks juicy and it looks so good, but the problem is again, nobody can see this engage. Nobody. Like literally not a soul can see this engage. Maybe Jimmy can get a dynamite in here, but that's it. Like Ameng is playing the game solo queue at the moment with these kind of slams. And yes, he rolls into Yak and gets the trade kill, but that's like that was luck, not because of him making a play.
60 seconds remaining.
Stop how y'all doing. This is
I think Ameng needs to pump the brakes there on defense. He needs to make engagements and slams that make sense for his backline. So OG rolls in, really nice, takes very low damage. How does Elsa die there to the mines? He fortifies and drops, and he drops into a mine. Unlucky. So 6v6 still. The Hunters have no res. Yaki's gotten good information that the low ground, that the Ashe is on the low ground. Nisha, yeah, this was a problem positioning wise for Chengdu here because Jimmy was on the low ground here and he wants to find a way to get back on the high ground, but Nisha feels obligated to sit on Jimmy, so Jimmy coaches up and he tries to fall. Oh, dude, look at this, look at this, look at this. He tries to fly up, he flies up and he hits the cup, dude. He hits the cup. And it makes him fly out. Oh, that's sad. Ameng is dead again. That is a good point. Let me go back and see how that happens. Ameng. So he goes for a slam engage. Discord rocked dead. And again, that's not a good... Dude, that is not a good slam. That is not a good engage. Look. Who is going to follow up on this? There is... Where is Leave? Leave's not here, I don't think. Yeah, Leave's not here. Who follows up on this slam? Nobody. Jimmy's on the low ground. Far away trancing. Elsa just got, Elsa is just now gonna get rezzed. Like, this is a terrible slam. Maybe for ult charge? You don't die for ult charge. This is just bad. This is just bad. But again, positioning a problem, because now Nisha's gonna die, right?
30 seconds remaining.
Dude, that cup is actually pain. I actually feel bad for Nisha there. He should have gotten out there without the cup. And now because Nisha's dead, Faraway's gonna die. And now it's all about cleaning up the Florida here. And pushing the cart. That's important. Get the cart moving.
Cease your resistance.
engaging.
10 seconds remaining.
Not a good bongo. Who utilizes this bongo? Jimmy is dead. This is quite literally a solo bongo. 3v6. No healers. So Elsa's got to switch. He has got to go Sigma. If he stays Orisa here, that's a throw. That's a throw if he does not. Okay, so he goes Diva. Okay, Sigma. Okay. So while the bongo is shit, he does end up going Sigma, which is good. Not that bongo was pretty sad though. It was a sad bongo, to say the least. Nice cleanup kills from Florida here. It's gonna help him snowball the cart for third. Nice little bag action from BKB.
How y'all doing? Hey, everybody come over here.
60 seconds.
Interesting. Gets a nice kill on the faraway.
Here it comes.
Ameng has found a way to get above them, but he's gonna get marked by OG here. So good job from OG, not allowing Ameng to set up how he wants. That seems awfully risky to slam there with that low of HP. He barely gets out. Forces Valk from Nisha to save, basically. Oh, this is a nice mines, though. Oh, okay. Nice trans from Gangnam Jin saves his team. Maybe allows us to get the res on BKB. Nisha Glocks Slime? Oh, I remember this. They watched this on broadcast. What's up, Teku? Slime's like, well, I'm just gonna res in front of you. And Nisha's like, nah, I'm good. Nisha says, nah, I'm good. Which allows Ameng to also go Gangnam Jin. And now, like, Florida's in a tough spot here. They have 10 seconds left to touch point. Yaki dies really late. So, like, all Hunters really have to do is put their focus on shooting the cart here. Because they're like, Mayhem's going to have no angles. No ways to approach this fight. So it's literally... Dude, the slam, that's actually so fortunate for, like, Ameng Slam. Ameng slams BQB there, which is great. But the side effect of that is that BQB bobs, and because, like, he's up in the air, he bobs the ceiling, so the bob does not go to point. I don't think he did that on purpose, though. I don't think that was the intended result, but he'll take that. So he was just looking for slam damage. But it ends up killing Ameng. So, like, you don't hate that for BQB. Jimmy gets a nice kill, though. But Slime's in the same spot to Rez. OG goes from behind, look for a slam. Nice from OG. Stays healthy, full HP. Buys some space for his team. That's risky. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that slam. For a number of reasons. Like, one, it was too predictable. He came from a very predictable angle, and two, like, he's not really getting any value out of this. Like, Elson could just put up a shield. Like, maybe if the backline of Chengdu was here, where Tracer is, that slam would have been high value, but the slam is just not valuable enough. Doesn't hit the backline, doesn't really put any pressure. Far away, and Jimmy can just hard shoot him with the Discord, and OG dies for it. Not a huge fan of that slam. I think that's a little too over-aggressive there. Also gets the solo fuck the Gargoyle. Gargoyle dies. Nice stick from Leave, and this one, it's just over. So if you're Florida, you are absolutely kicking yourself for that C9. If you are Coach Kooky, you're like, guys, don't worry about that map. You absolutely know we should have won that map. We gave up a C9, right? Like, don't worry about it. Move on to the next map. And Florida takes Chengdu to, I assume, what would be a rush map. They're gonna rush here.
Ready for battle.
They'll probably play rush on defense, if I had to guess. I don't remember exactly, but because they see Chengdu is playing double shield, they happily take the double shield mirror because, again, Mayhem and double shield, very good. Very good. A couple different pieces. Fate not in the Orisa, they have OG instead, and Slime on the break, but not too many changes, and they're a really good double shield team, so. And Yaki is playing the Genji. I assume because they know Hunters plays double sniper. You can get away with playing Genji versus this comp, right? There's no Brig, there's no McCree, there's no nothing. It's just snipers. Like, you can get a lot of value here out of Genji if you play it correctly.
I am moving the payload.
This is a 24-minute map? I do not remember this map being this close. There's some very, very standard stuff here. Florida has pushed a cart enough to the point where Hunters don't really have any angles here. They're kind of all in like in a one-dimensional shooting through main kind of state right now. So Hunter's gonna have to look for a way to find more angles and get Florida on their toes. Nice shot from Yaki getting the off angle, forces out lamp from Monk, and when that happens, Yaki immediately sees the lamp go out and he goes for a kill on a squishy target. But I think this is where Leave does Leave things. He pops Yaki midair, kills OG. I mean, yeah, Leave doing Leave things. Yeah, just a casual kill 5 in that fight. Just a casual 5. Just a casual 5 kill fight. No problem. Okay, so Florida's gonna rotate. What was the lamp for? That is a fat finger. That is most certainly a fat finger, and that is gonna cost, I think, like, no lamp? Damn, that's an unfortunate fat finger to have there. Leave goes for a full dragon. I mean, Chengdu's doing a good job buying time. There'll be 10 seconds before the lamp comes up. He'll probably have lamp for the fight. It's kind of upsetting that Florida hasn't found a way to push this faster. Because now, they're going for their play, and the lamp's already back up, and they still get fluxed. Monk is not windowed. He's being very patient with the window and the lamp here. Watching Monk makes me think that he's not really a bat player. He's way too out in the open. He's not really using his movements like to his fullest ability to dodge shots as well. He's kind of just sitting there. He took the headshot from EPP. Nisha with a good res, but that's going to cause Elsa to die because Nisha had to commit to bring up his other healer. So Florida's found a way to get a pick. Monk is most certainly not a bat player. Bro, that lamp is not even close. Like, that is not even in the same fucking stratosphere. This guy is not a bat player. That is not even remotely close. Like, the center of the lamp needs to be, like, here. That lamp is trash. That lamp is garbage. Monk is most certainly not a bat player. And that scares me. Because, like, right now in this day and age, like, again, like, I just don't think any of the players on Chengdu really have the rush heroes in their back pocket. Florida gets the first point off the back of a couple mistakes from Chengdu, specifically Monk with the lamp, and dying to the Widow. I watch a little bit more Monk. Maybe adjust and gets better, but it's not looking hot right now for Mr. Monk. Yaki has the blade. Yaki has the blade. As Hunters even actually played Rush, yeah, they played Rush and they got absolutely manhandled by Philly because they felt like they had the mirror Philly's Rush. So now Lamp's out. Oh, that slash is so close. Nisha's just fucking laughing at him. Nisha basically self-sacrifice and just take the blade by himself. So they use Rally Blade there. Hunters didn't really use any ults besides Dragon, so they're not too upset with that outcome. Apparently his name is Monk, M Monk, because he's a Jonak fan, apparently. Alright, Teku. Have a good night, brother. Has been a good stream. Yaki really close. Oh, Yaki got really greedy there. Yaki applying a lot of pressure, though. BKB gets the better of Jimmy here in the duel. Oh, dude, Yaki is applying so much pressure. Dude, like, if I'm Hunters, all I do is simply get Nish off Mercy. Like, as much as that sucks, and put him on Brig. Like, that helps. Or even, like, get, like, a Tracer or something on the field to, like, harass the Genji. But allowing Yaki to play Genji like this, like, pretty much uncontested, is fucking criminal. Like, absolutely criminal. You can't like, Yaki do this on the Genji. You just can't. He is pounding. Flux? Oh, did I miss a bad Flux? I'll still be watching fucking Yaki go to work. Oh, there we go. Oh, does Gargoyle rock him? Okay, so Elsa sees that there's no lamp, they're close. Oh, that is super ambitious though. 150 HP and close. Gets rocked by Gargoyle. There's JJ letter and Korean for Jonak, but there's no MM. Well, I don't know. That's what someone told me. I don't know if that's true, but I could be totally wrong, but ready for the league? Yeah, it should be exciting to get the league back in action and do some code streams. Oh my god. Somebody stop this man. Somebody stop Yaki from doing these absolute fucking war crimes to Chengdu Hunters. Gargoyle goes in, forces window and lamp out of Chengdu. That seems like a big overextension from Gaga. What is Gaga doing here? flank Arissa's. No fortify. No fortify, pushes up, gets a pull from behind. Why would you do this? There's nobody to follow up on this damage. You're by yourself. So he's pushing in no fortify here by himself. Forces out Lamp in a bad spot from Monk. And now Yaki pulls Blade because he sees the fucking Lamp go down. Now Elsa's gonna die. Gaga Orisa. That was not a great decision from Gaga there on the Orisa, pushing like that. Doesn't make sense. Like, I feel like both main tanks from Hunters just take engagements and they make plays that their team just can't follow up on. Like, nobody could follow up on this pull play from Gaga. Nobody. Now Nisha's on the break because Yaki is going way too crazy for their liking, for their taste. This dragon, I remember seeing this. This dragon was fucking sublime. This shit was fucking perfect. Dude, like, he avoids Gargoyle eating it, and he puts it in a way where, like, normally you'd want to hide in the cubby, but that forces out Lamp, gets all of them low, Lamp dies, Gargoyle dies. Oh, that was actually just a solo carry from Leave there. Perfect dragon. Actually a perfect dragon there. I mean, the way Yaki's playing Genji right now, he's not a Blade bot, but now he's gonna have to be because there's a Brig to keep him in check. There's a Brig to keep him in check, so now he's gonna be a Blade bot, basically. When there's no like Brig in the game and shit like that, like Genji's actually like a good hero that isn't just a Blade bot.
Feeling better?
Ooh. Okay, so Yaki knows that Jimmy. Interesting move. Yaki knows that Jimmy's kind of by himself, so he's on the lurk. He's lurking, trying to find him. Get on Jimmy for free. If you're Jimmy, you gotta be scared. Yeah, there it is. Nice shot, though. Immediately headshots him. Oh, the SMG's not good, though. Dude, Yaki was so close to C9 this, too. A couple more seconds, and Yaki maybe could have C9 that card. Yeah, like, without the Brig, like, Yaki was finding incredible value on the Genji without Blade. Like, he was just getting kills, like, by himself. But now the Brig's on the field, it's just not likely that he finds a lot of value.
No one can hide from my sight.
I prefer that he swaps, too, to be honest. Like...
10 seconds.
But it's Yaki. You let Yaki do what he wants. See, again, just like shit like this. Nisha's looking at him, forces the dash. Tries to get on Jimmy again. Now Nisha's just on his ass. But Yaki is Yaki, right? Like, Yaki... Yeah, I think going Hanzo here probably just makes more sense. But, I mean, Yaki... Anytime you doubt him, he's going to prove you wrong. Nisha fucks up his, like, shield and, like, swing timing. Yaki gets a nice right click. He jumps on his head, gets behind him, and gets another half HP right click and kills him. So, Nisha gets shit on by Yaki, big time. Now Jimmy's in a tough spot, and this forces Gaga back. Nisha losing this 1v1 breaks Hunter's hold completely, because now Gaga has to run back and touch point by himself. Elsa's in a spot where he's caught out. These two, what the fuck are they supposed to do over here? They're fucked. All Florida has to do is force the point here, and it's over. That's it. Nisha losing the 1v1 was quite literally the reason why Florida was able to cap this point here. For sure.
Complete.
And here we go. So Florida takes them. This is Florida's idea was the whole time. Take them onto a rush map, rush down their fucking, jam it down their fucking throats, and try and win that way. Really nice slant, but it's not enough. They stay around too long. The lamp drops. Odie goes into swings. And Hunter's comp seems so peculiar to me. They play double hit scan, but they don't even play an Ashe. They play McCree's Soldier. They don't even play something that could beat like Rush. They don't even play Ashe. It seems so interesting to me. No Dynamite, no Bob. They opt to play Jimmy on Soldier instead. I guess for like the solo off angles with like the Sigma or something. I don't know. Yaki gets rocked. Really nice rock from Elsa that ends up killing Yaki, combined with a rocket from Jimmy. Now there's no lamp because they tried to save Yaki. Oh my god. That's all of the back of Elsa getting that rock onto Yaki there. Yeah, I think Florida, like, one of the most, yeah, adaptable and, like, flexible teams, right? Because, like, all of their players can flex to pretty much anything besides, like, BQB maybe just being a hit scan only. So maybe they can't play, like, Echo Tracer sometimes. Oh my god, he almost kills Yaki there. Slime can play all the main supports. Gangnam Jin can play all the flex supports. Gargoyle can play all the flex tanks. OG all the main tanks. Yaki can play, like, almost anything. Again, we're seeing a Visor be completely useless. Visor is probably the worst ult in the game. How does Monk die here? Okay, so he just gets tapped by BQB and Yaki at the same time. Yeah, an actual zoning Visor there. Jimmy finds Gangnam Jin, though. How is this all falling apart?
Cease your resistance.
Let me go back even further. What happened here? So Florida retakes and they go for a split. Oh, Yaki's wall there was pretty bad. That killed that killed OG, and then Jimmy comes on the side angle and kills Gangnam Jin before he's able to get a lamp down. So Gangnam Jin dies, and now the bongo's staying up for long enough. Yeah, Yaki kind of trolled OG there a little bit with the wall. Who was that guy that was complaining about Yaki's wall? He probably saw Yaki do this one wall, and he's like, "Yo, Yaki is just a dog shit Mei, bro. You see that? You see that one time he messed up a wall? Yaki's Mei is so bad. That's the one. That's the one bad like maybe like troll wall I've seen in a long time from Yaki. But it was a pretty bad wall. It got OG kills for sure. It's funny because people's memories hold on to like one thing. Like, oh man, Yaki's walls are so bad. So Mayhem has fucked up their first hold, fucked up the second hold. Like, all things considered, Hunters are pretty happy with the progress they've gotten. Like, the fact they've gotten into second point with 4 minutes left is kind of a feat versus Rush, because Rush is pounds in this map. Nice shot from OG, but no follow-up. If I'm Florida, you want to solve the card here and just either get out or die. Yeah. So OD ops. Yeah, you get out or die here. The reason... Okay, so... Florida does not know how to play this correctly. When you're playing against counter comps, the idea is to run and get as many fights on card as possible. The cart has been non-stop moving, and Florida is sitting here and continuing to stagger. Like, the fact that OG's just now dying and the cart's already rounding the first, like, fucking bend, like, this is such a problem. Like, Florida has not played this rush defense well at all.
It's
What the hell? So Monk and Elsa, for whatever fucking reason, are on this little fucking mini bridge. I guess they got caught from their hold they were trying to set up earlier, but now they got staggered, which allows Mayhem to reset up their defense. But Mayhem's now on like a ball dive, kind of. I guess we'll have Gangnam Jin and Slime swap later. I don't know. OG's on the ball. That's all I know. OG's on the ball and Yaki's on the tracer. Which is very scary, because if like OG goes in for slamming gauges here and gets pull rocked or like flash, he's just gonna die. Beat saves him, but he was gonna die there. Nice transfer, Monk. Gets a ton of value. Gangnam Jin's gonna get ran down. Forced to use lamp. OG gets flashbang and dies. Yeah, I don't like playing ball into this double shield comp. At least with the comp they have. They need like full commit to the dive, or they need to go back to rush, because this half and half stuff is not going to work versus the full double shield. Now Elsa gets a big flux just to try and finish off second point. OG has came back and he is dead again. You don't like OG on ball? I think OG's ball when they play actually ball comps is actually pretty good. I just don't like ball here in this context. I just don't like ball here in this context. I don't know why. You should just go back to Ryan.
Payload has reached the checkpoint.
Mali. See you later.
Hey, Mayhem says, fuck it, we'll go double shield. So they mirrored the double shield. But now they're like down ults. BQB's on the Widow. Really close shot there on the Zen. Also with a nice matrix to keep him alive. So now the key member here is Yaki. Yaki's the one that doesn't have a lot of pressure on him, right? He's playing Tracer. There's no Briggs. There's no McCree. There's no nothing. No mirror Tracer. Misses a close pulse bomb, but Yaki can feast here if he plays it correctly, right? Because it's Babson. You can kill Babson pretty easily. Double sniper. You can kill both snipers really easily. Yaki's buying a lot of space here. Like, Chengdu is super worried about the Tracer behind him, right? They're always turning around and looking, trying to see where Yaki is. But again, the issue with how Mayhem takes this is that they're playing so slow is that the cart has moved. The cart has moved from here all the way from here basically for free. It hasn't like really been contested at all. So now it's in one fight territory. If Hunters find a way to snowball through and win this, like here, like win this fight, it's over. Like they're gonna cap. Jimmy with the nice pick on the BKB. That's gonna start it off for them. Oh, Yaki trying to get Jimmy. He might get Jimmy, but at this point it's too late. I think BKB's already dead. Yaki's not doing enough effective damage. Hunter's pushing with the ult advantage because Mayhem swapped double shield in the third point and they couldn't build any ults. Like, I actually think, like, Florida did everything you're not supposed to in that defense, right? Let's go back and recap. First point, they didn't full push and commit to a side, so they got caught in the middle, got rocked and picked, and lost first. Here, they had a really sloppy split engage, and they just got snowballed through first. They didn't stop the cart the entire time until it got here. They got a lucky break with a couple individual kills, but they ended up getting pushed here anyways. And then they full swap their comp, double shield, don't stop the cart once, and they don't take any fights. Like, it was not good at all. Really bad defense from Florida. Like, that's not an over exaggeration. That was a really bad defense from Florida.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Hello there.
Escort the payload.
Well, for whatever reason, Mayhem decided to get off the double shield mirror. They put OG on the ball. They don't want to play OG on Orisa. That's fine. I think the ball here is. Ball Sigma's here is fine here as well. But right here in this scenario, Chengdu has the advantage, like, for sure. It's just Chengdu's map to lose. OG pushed the card up a little bit. So now they're going to go back and they're going to rely on Yaki on Tracer and OG on ball, and they're going to rely on that setup to carry their team. That's from what I'm saying from them. OG gets in behind. Leave with a nice shot on the Gangnam Jin. Now, OG has the scouting. Yaki's in a spot he can follow up. Now it's just up to these two to commit to this dive. Just waiting for their team to set up, basically. Nice timing from OG. Oh. It was nice timing from OG. He took the engage as soon as he saw Jimmy use grapple, but Leave just one-shot Yaki on the side with the damage, which is the Hanzo arrow. So Yaki is dead. Now OG's in a tough spot, so he has to get out. Really not a very good engage here from OG. I don't like that. That was not very good. He comes from here. I don't know what he was trying to do here. I don't know what the goal here was. I mean, this is the first time I've seen OG do something like this here, this entire series. It's the same shit as, like, nitpicking Yaki's wall here. Like, maybe if OG consistently did this, but this is the first time I've seen him make a really bad engage like this, at least from what I've seen. Nice pull headshot from leaving Gaga. Yaki did that again to Gaga. And Florida just having nothing. Really nice rock though from Gargo. It's a shame he couldn't get that kill, because that could have turned it around for them. But at this point, it's just it's kind of up to Slime to live here. Can't really do it. Oh, dude, desperately trying to touch the point. There's a bongo down now, and it's just fucking chalk at this point. So if you're Chengdu, you're real happy. You got 2.5 minutes to get the cart here. Can't possibly fuck that up, right? Can't possibly fuck this one up, right?
Ready for battle.
No way.
5,
Surely not. Okay, same from both sides, though. Now, does Florida make adjustments? The problem I have with Florida here is that they did not full commit and push aside. Chengdu would do 3-3 splits, and they would not pick a side and push. And this time, I think they finally do. But they don't send their full team, but they kill Nisha. They get Nisha out, Slime with a nice boop. Finally. They actually push aside. They finally don't let fucking Chengdu do whatever they want and split them. Rush? Yeah. I mean, this rush hold here, I mean, there's a reason it's so good. Like, we did this strat all... Dude, we did this strat all the time on Season 3. Like, it's so strong, this spawn hold on rush. Again, they're split. But why are they taking a 3v3? I do not get this. I do not understand. Why are Florida voluntarily putting themselves in 3v3 scenarios? Why? Why are you making it a 50-50? Why not make it 100%? Have them walk up and you 6-man rush into them. I do not get it. What's up, Killamoth? I do not understand why they're making this, like, so open to, like, a 50-50. Because now, they take a 3v3 on this side and fucking BQB dies. I don't understand. This is dog shit. This is dog shit. Like, this is bad. Like, the way they play this is not good at all. They just lose off this shit. They're overcomplicating the game here. They're actually overcomplicating the game here. You literally, all you need to fucking do is hard push one of these sides. Hard push these people, 6 players, wall them off, run into them, and kill them. That's it. That's all you need to do. Hunters taking 3v3s is advantageous for them. They have more valuable characters in these 3v3 balls. Mayhem strengths are 6-man pushes. I also don't like Gargoyle going Sigma here when you know that fucking Chengdu is playing. Diva is so much better at holding these spawn doors. You can fly over these roofs and get on the backline very easily, and your Matrix helps your team get there. I don't like playing Sigma here versus when you know a team's not going to play a Rush Mirror. I think it's very silly. I think Gargoyle should be switching. Interesting window from Nisha. That window's not really going to get any value. It's going to clear high ground. But this, I remember this. This was not great. Leave peeks a window in the Trident High Noon. Not a fan of that play. Not a fan of that play. Yaki dies. Yaki kills Gaga. I think Leave actually beefed hard here. Like, that High Noon was way too aggressive. Trying way too hard to make a play. Trying way too hard to make a play. And now, Hunters have to retake into double shield. With 20 seconds left, no speed. Is it not better for this fight? What, Sigma? No. No, you're not getting what. Maybe this fight here, yeah, but you're not getting what I'm talking about. When you only have 2 fights, the importance of this fight right here at the spawn doors is imperative. Like, the importance of holding the spawn doors here and not getting this cart moving for as long as possible is absolutely vital. And Diva is outright better. And it's not like Diva isn't going to get value in these fights either, right? In my opinion, I would much prefer Gargoyle playing Sigma on the defense. It's also, I just think it's better, like, in this scenario. But the spawn hold is the strength of, the spawn hold is the strength of, like, this comp. It's, like, what Hunters are playing. But they're, like, not putting any stock into the spawn hold at all. But it's actually what makes the rush defense so strong, so I don't know why they're abandoning the strength of the comp and playing rush like it's, like, normal or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, dude, Yaki headshots Jimmy here with the Bison. At this point, you're changing holy shit with friends. Okay, so they go Flux Freeze here. They kill Elsa. Leave's gonna die on point. Really, that like Hunter should have secured this map here, off how they played. That overtime push with Leave peeking the high noon, or Leave peeking the window was actually just a backbreaker because that got cleaned up at that point. And that's a series. Like, I think Florida's definitely the better team of these two, but I think Florida had a couple of points where they just played their comps absolutely wrong. So, like, I think there is still a lot of stuff that Florida needs to work on. But once they shape that up, I mean, Florida's in a spot to be a really flexible and really good team in the league, and I think they'll be quite solid, a top contender for sure.